SF Lending, your hard money lender for life. Welcome to Hard Money 303, how to get more property leads. How to become a problem solver, again, talking to people, and then offline and online strategies to grow your property leads. First, become a problem solver. Everybody's got a problem, right? Wholesalers have a problem, realtors have a problem. They need buyers for their deals. They need clients for their listings. And you, as an investor, have a problem as well. You need more deals. So become a problem solver. And that starts with building relationships. Again, this is a relationship-based business. If you haven't gotten that yet, then you're missing the boat. Build relationships. And you can do that by maintaining clear lines of communication up front, setting expectations, right? So if you say that you're going to do something, do it. I did a segment for Propelio a while back that was called Your Content is Your Character. I did a presentation for Propelio a couple months ago where the theme was your character is your currency, right? At the end of the day, however long you're going to be in this business, your character develops over time and your reputation spreads, good or bad. So through this process of building relationships, make sure that you stay true to your word and develop your character, because at the end of the day, that's what you're going to be trading, right? You're going to be trading your character for deals, because your character is going to influence your ability to get deals for a long period of time. Your character is going to affect your ability to sell deals and to buy deals. Manage expectations up front, all right? So this starts with the investor, and what you need to do is just make sure that you're clear with your investing strategy. Define your investing strategy and make sure that you talk to the wholesalers, realtors, or whatever kind of lead sources that you have, that if you're looking in a specific area or for a specific product, right, like a 322 straight down the fairway bread and butter, or if you're looking for duplexes or fourplexes or multifamily, what kind of multifamily, just make sure that you're managing those kind of expectations, right? If you say that you're going to show up for a property, go to the property. And if an opportunity presents itself, pull the trigger, right? Don't back out of a deal unless something, out of the ordinary comes up. Do your due diligence up front, but just make sure to set those expectations so that people know they're on the same, line of communication, same kind of bandwidth, and you start to develop that kind of reputation and that repetition to develop those relationships. While you're developing these relationships, make sure that you keep in mind quality is more important than quantity, right? You can't manage dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of relationships, but you can cultivate a dozen or two. Make sure you understand if you're getting on these lists, if you're talking to all these people, to try to weed out ones that may not mesh well with you. So call up a wholesaler, call up a realtor, try to get coffee with them, sit down with them and see if your personalities mesh. And lastly, respect other people's time. Just like you need to respect your own time, right? Don't go out there trying to get every kind of deal list that you can get on and having hundreds of things to look through and not respecting your own time. In the same manner, respect other people's time, right? Time is the most valuable quantity. I believe time is the most valuable quantity on earth. It's something that you can never get back once you spend it. So make sure to respect other people's time. If you're going to go out to a property, if you say that you are, go do it. If you're going to look at something, just do it. If you say that you're going to do something and you commit to it, just do it. Again, your character is your currency. Next, like I mentioned before, just talk to people, right? Talk to investors, talk to lenders, talk to title companies, and try to grow your property leads list. So talk to investors, ask them if they can point you in the right direction. What wholesalers are good? What companies are good? What realtors are good? Who can provide me deals? What kind of strategies are working? Go on Propelio and look at all the videos. Listen to what people are saying about their acquisition strategies, and just build all of that into your tool belt, and be able to pull out what tool you need to that you think is the best for the situation that you're in. Talk to lenders. Lenders have great relationships with wholesalers and realtors, and that's where I think the majority of leads come from these days is wholesalers and realtors. And a lot of times lenders are kind of putting those relationships together to get access to the off-market properties, and then also have clients that are represented, taken care of from the realty side, and they're kind of the liaison with those types of relationships. So talk to lenders, ask them, ask if they can point you in the right direction, or you can find, good deals. If they've been around for a while, if they are around, they probably have those kind of relationships already developed, so leverage that. Talk to wholesalers and to title companies, contractors, everybody. The same thing as I said in the last section is just talk to people. Talk to people and ask questions. Where can I get deals? Point me in the right direction. Is this wholesale company good or bad? What do you think about this individual wholesaler? Do they have a good reputation? Am I going to get my earnest money back if something happens? Just make sure you get out there, ask questions, and just talk to people. All right, here's a few offline strategies, right? Going to the RIA events again. I think you can get a tremendous amount of value by going to these events, talking to people, asking questions. You can attend these events, build your network, and grow your referral system, right? So there's deal trading that goes every time. Just make sure that when you go there, you have an agenda, you have focus. Every time I go to an event as an investor, not as a vendor of any kind of group, as I go as an individual investor, I have a specific agenda. I want to get 10 wholesale contacts, and I want to be able to get 5 deals to look at by the end of tonight. So I'm out there shaking hands, talking to people, getting business cards, exchanging information, but I have a specific agenda. I want to go there, I want to meet people, and I want to get deals so that I can take action on and potentially even buy some. So whatever agenda that you have going to these events, maybe it's just to relax, and you're kind of stressed out, you just want to go hang out, shoot the breeze and, just talk to people. That's completely fine. If you have an agenda to, go get pre-qualified with 3 lenders and compare, pros and cons of working with different lenders, then go do that. If you're trying to, talk to realtors that have pocket listings, or talk to wholesalers that have deals where they send out by text, maybe not mass email, try to get in with those people and develop those relationships, then do that. Just remember, always try to have a focus and an agenda going into these meetings. Also, you can call title companies, right? So try to figure out the investor-friendly title companies, okay? Give them a call. Say, hey, title company X, I'm an investor, whatever kind of experience that you have. I'm a beginner or advanced. I'm a beginner investor. I'm looking to pick up a couple deals. Do you have access to any kind of wholesalers that are moving properties through your firm that may be able to send me deals so I can get on their buyers list? So just give them a call. All the transactions flow through title companies, and just call and call and call so you find the investor-friendly ones, or ask other investors or whoever where the good title companies are that close investor transactions. Call them, ask them, I want to get some properties. I'm new to the market, or I bought this, or my lead sources have dried up. I'm looking to expand, my property leads. Can you point me in the right direction of people that are actually closing transactions so I can get on their buyers list? Online strategies, just like I said before, Facebook groups. Join as many as you can so you can figure out what groups are putting out the information and the content that you need to see, be it deals, be it resources, be it referrals, whatever. Join Facebook groups, because there are hundreds of deals that flow in every market on Facebook. Then just start to unfollow groups that aren't providing enough benefit to you to get down and remember the basic quality over quantity. Email lists. Get on as many email lists as you can, right? So get on as many email lists as you can, right? Over time, you'll determine which ones are more valuable or less valuable to you, so you can opt out of ones that maybe the buyer's list is too big and people are willing to pay a heck of a lot more than you are in your market for certain deals. Those might not be the good good deals to be on. But at the same time, I've even seen very experienced wholesalers with huge lists grossly underestimate the value of a property and blast it out. And I've known that we've done certain loans in certain areas, and we push that deal onto a borrower saying that, hey, we just did a deal on this. The front side appraisal came at that. The back side appraisal came at this. We really think that this value is underestimated by 10, 20 grand. You should jump on this opportunity. And the borrowers do. And if you're a beginner investor, get on as many lists as you can. Start getting the property blast so you can see what's out there in the market. Analyze the deals, take a look at them, start to build your education, your experience of analyzing deals. And once you have that built up, then you can determine which lists are the most and the least beneficial for you to be on, so you can opt out of the ones that aren't, and you can stay on the ones that are. Another strategy, Google. So just search for, insert your market, sell my house, Phoenix, sell my house, Dallas, sell my house, wherever, and you'll get a list of wholesale companies, individual medium size and large wholesale companies, they're going to pop up, right? Now these ones are going to have some PPC at the top, and you're going to have ones that have put some resources into SEO, right? Because today everyone's trying to wholesale, and if they're popping up on the top of that list, then they're putting money and resources into their website, and they're probably buying deals. So give them a call. Hey, Wholesaler X, see that you popped up on a Google search of mine, and you're buying a lot of properties. I wanted to see if I can get on your buyers list, so you can start sending me deals. You can do it that way, or you can try to get a coffee appointment, sit down, and see if your personalities mesh, and go from there. Add them to your list. They'll add you to their list. Develop a relationship, and just repeat. Next down the list, next down the list, next down the list. And that concludes Hard Money 303, how to get more property leads. Again, this is Chris Jameson, SF Lending, your hard money lender for life.